it's a good time to go out in Casper, Wyoming to inject a little sanity and Bible truth into that insane orgy of homosexual propaganda and lies. I mean, every fag group in the country was using that, making that poor dead boy a poster boy to promote their filth and encouraging all the youth of America to hold him up as somebody to emulate. He was not a good man. This is not a good thing he did. He's in hell now. That's what needs to be preached. You're like dogs eating your own vomit. Wake up.
Dogs eating their own vomit?
Yeah.
Imagine there's no heaven. See as if you try. No hell below us.
That was Fred Phelps, guys. Scum of the Earth.
Yes, that was actually his response to being questioned about the death of Matthew Shepard, who is the gay student we mentioned before. We actually looked him up. But yes, he was the gay student in Wyoming who was pretty much beaten to death for nothing more than being gay. And that right there is what the leader of the Westboro Baptist Church thinks of that young boy.
Yeah. If there definitely is a hell, then there's no way that poor boy is down in there. And that man that just said that is definitely going there. Like I said before, I feel sorry that there isn't one for him to go to.
Most definitely.
Now we're back with our gay relations correspondent, Justin Lupo, asking a few questions. Hey, Justin. And this is Andrew.
And Ramsey.
All right.
Well, let's start off with the first question. What do you feel about most people saying that you're going to hell for a life choice that, well, really wasn't a choice for you?
Well, although I don't believe that there is heaven or hell, I can't imagine anything I've done wrong in life to have to go there, all because something that I don't have a choice over of what I believe.
Yeah, that pretty much says it.
So, when did you decide to be gay?
Well, I don't think I ever decided it, but
It was a joke.
I mean, as I was young, I mean, of course, everyone wonders, do I like boys? Do I like girls? And growing up, it's always been known that I've been gay. I mean, my mom says that she knew I was gay since I was 2 years old, so...
Well, there's actually a very important issue that a lot of people don't take into consideration, and that is the fact that obviously homosexuals are not allowed to get married in this country, which I'm sure you'll tell us plenty about how you feel about that. But also, if you were not the legal spouse of a person, you cannot visit them in the hospital. If they have to have like an extended stay or they're close to death, only their immediate family or their spouse are allowed to visit them. And if you are a quote-unquote civil partner of another homosexual, you can't visit them in their dying days. So what do you think about all that?
Although I don't ever have the desire to get married, I still think that anyone should have the right to marry any person they choose. If you have love for a person and you want to be with them, who says you can't be with them? The Bible? That's wrong. Anyone should have the right to be with whoever they want to be with, and the fact that I live in actually a state where it's illegal to basically be gay, it hurts, because to know that I could fall in love with someone and not be able to see them on their dying bed in a hospital, it sickens me.
Or be able to adopt children.
Yeah, it's...
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
One big thing that religious people don't take seriously, it's called science.
Yes. Both Andrew and myself are in related science fields to the topics we discuss in our podcast. Mine is chiefly in psychology, and this is what I'm actually about to read from is a link that my biological psychology professor emailed to me rather. It essentially says that scientists have recently reported several studies supporting the possibility that sexual orientation is primarily innate rather than psychosocially determined, meaning you are born that way and it has nothing to do with how you are raised. Studies of rodents have shown that clearly some sex-typical behavior can be affected by altering early androgen levels. And if you guys aren't aware of what androgens are, they're essentially any substance that will bring out masculine features. The study goes on to say that adult female rats and mice that received male typical doses of androgens sufficiently early will, under certain circumstances, display some male mating behaviors. Conversely, males deprived of early androgens will show the opposite pattern of behavior. Basically, what this study is saying is that your sexual orientation, regardless of your gender, is for the most part dependent upon the level of masculine promoting substances that are in the womb with you prenatally. So this happens before you're even born. Yet religious people claim that this is a life choice, that people like Justin are choosing to defy God and leave God and go into a sinful, evil world.
Sounds pretty bad on religious
Harsh.
people's parts.
Harsh, might I say.
Yeah, most definitely.
I choose for all these people to hate me. I really do. Really, really do.
All right, we'd like to
I would
thank
say so.
our gay relations correspondent, Justin Lupo, for being with us here today.
Thank you. I hope to have many more. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you guys. And
Yeah, and before we end, this isn't necessarily on Justin's behalf. This is just my personal opinion. I really don't understand why groups like the Westboro Baptist Church are so against homosexuality. I mean, if you look at these people, they're pretty fucking ugly. So they could probably use all the help getting laid that they can get.
no, I although I think that might be wrong on some levels, I just think that it could be a possibility that a lot of them are gay and they don't know what to do. So therefore, they just go and hate on anyone who is gay.
Well, if that is true, which it very well could be, I mean, the example that they're led by is God. And if most people that are hating on homosexuals are themselves closet case homosexuals, what does that say about God?
What does
Well,
that say?
we're about to learn. Well, Justin, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
All right, you
Audience,
guys-
thank you for being here, please. Audience,
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Which leads us to our next segment, the Evil Bible Quote of the Week. This passage comes from Exodus 21:20-21, and it says, "When a man strikes his male or female slave with a rod so hard that the slave dies under his hand, he shall be punished." That sounds pretty justified. If you kill someone, you should be punished.
The quote then, however, goes on to say, "If, however, the slave survives for a day or two, he is not to be punished since the slave is his own."
Really? That sounds pretty...
There's evil afoot.
Alright guys, we're going to go to a quick break real quick. We will be back with our final comments and closing statements. This is Andrew.
And once again, this is Ramsey.